All right. Good morning, afternoon, everyone. Or where we are. Well, for our first try of making some, having some trade ideas in live. I'm here with EXO and Octo. So, yeah, let's get it on. I'm gonna pick the first one, which is not gonna be a real signal, and then we're just gonna take it from there. First, yeah, sorry, picked the wrong one. First one is cable. There is basically nothing much to do, to be honest. You can see on the 4-hour chart it broke the previous trendline support. It's a little bit below now, but it's not at the previous low. So there is some chance that it may be gonna go up like 19-ish pips to retest that trend line and then go a little bit down. But on the daily chart, it's right at the moving average, which actually suggests more like a buy. So this is kind of very indecisive. I would not really trade that one. Trading Central says it's gonna drop 44, but what do they know? Well, what's your take on cable, Octo?
Okay, starting with a 15-minute chart, clearly in a downtrend for sort of 3 days, and I can see divergence here on the MACD, so I suspect it's going to pop its head up at least to the 200 moving average. So what's that, 1.30260? Yeah, don't trust the pound that much, but yeah, I think this divergence here is going to result in a quite a strong move up, and yeah, 20 pips seems a sensible target. I've got 23 as the first target.
About 19 from now. 1.30072 ish, something like that. That will be a retest of the previous of the trend line.
And if we zoom out the previous lows that you pointed out, we're kind of at those levels. So if there was going to be a bounce in the next 10 pips, I'm guessing it will happen.
All right, EXO, you have anything to say about cable?
Cable dollar or?
Yeah, your pound dollar.
Pound dollars. In general, pounds, I suspect pound will drop a little bit more before it can bounce back. So at least for today, I think downside should be in favor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, actually the dollar is kind of bullish a bit. I sensed this morning, so this makes actually some sense. So maybe it's actually testing the previous low. Is that 10 pips? Yeah, it is 14. All right, next one. Let me just do one. Aussie yen. This is also, yeah, let's how to put that. On the 4-hour, it looks actually pretty, like a pretty solid up move. Can just make here a very simple trend line. There's almost a retest happening. I guess in a few hours this will actually happen. 13 pips down. The problem I see here is that we're at the moving average on the daily chart, and this mini crash thing that happened a few weeks back. Oh, sorry, that didn't work. There we are. That mini crash thing that happens a few weeks back is now lining up with the current price action. So on the daily chart, this looks like it's gonna break-ish out to the downside, which would be a massive move, to be honest. The first target will be like 260 pips down just for the previous lows. But of course that will require that it actually breaks out and retests, and that's gonna take at least, let's say, 4 or 5 days if we're lucky. And the 4 hour looks pretty, still pretty bullish, to mention the 30 minute. Well, while I'm saying that, on the 30 minute is actually looking pretty good. Let me just make a quick trend line here. If we ignore the spike down on 10th of April, like using that like not really as support, more like a middle line thing, then we actually broken out already on the 30 minute. So yes, that will be more like a short for me. What do you think, Octo?
Okay, I've come down to the 15 minute. You can see we spent a lot of time, 1, 2, 3, 4 days above the 200 moving average, crashed through it, had some really choppy price action, took out the highs, and now I suspect we're coming down below this moving average sort of watch that often gives price support, and we've broken below it, taking it as resistance. And yeah, I think a crash down would be sensible. Maybe 40 pips to the previous area of consolidation from current price.
I have a bit of I would say the different opinion on this pair. Looking from the top down, actually from daily time frame, we see that price actually take out the range, and they already out the range. Yes, you can see that the daily take out the range. This is a range, very big range, have been taken out by this very strong movement candle. This very strong movement take out, and we have retest. So it's sort of like this one, they take out and retest. So they retest right there. And now today we see that it take out again, like high. After they take out high, and now it's like moving slowly back into that zone. Now, if the price can clear this zone, then yes, that would be like I totally agree with you guys, that can roll over. But the chance that this could be trouble right here, right now, in today maybe facing this trouble, and there are also a chance that price can resume to the upside again. So that the look on the daily and 4 hour time frame, I see this for me is no man land.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
Clear this one, then let write it down. But if it resume, take out this high of this block, let's go to 50 minutes then. If the price take out now this block, then it can easily go up again. So yeah, I have no signal on this one, but it's kind of like waiting for me before I actually can see how I can do that. Yeah.
What do the fundamentals say about that, basically?
Yeah. But the whole thing is that if you look at it on daily, the important things is see that here from when was that?
Oh yeah, yeah. Now that you're pointing it out, I actually saw that like a second ago too. This looks pretty solid support. I mean, previous resistance. I mean.
Yeah, this is from beginning of February, and we have like several touches here. Price clear, but the way price clear that it's very important. You see the day, very decisive, right? The very decisive clearance. So they clear the blocks, very decisive, and then price hold above that line. Like this day is the daily candle, and now another day, and you know today actually is what we are going to the holiday, right? So that's why I suspect. Yeah.
Yeah, that is indeed a difficult one. I would say a short signal that maybe triggers after the breakout.
I totally agree. If price can clear this, depends on how you want to trade it. If you are scalping on a much lower time frame, yes, certainly this should go down and try to approach this level at least once again. So from here to here, we talk about 15, even 20 pips possible to trade it. Yeah. But if we take 50-minute time frame into account, then see nothing here.
No. So I guess this just have to wait a little bit longer. I guess a few days.
Yes. And if we count, I can see like this doesn't make anything, right? It's the whole block. This one, this inside, and 1, 2. So maybe this is gonna be another 1, 3. But you see that the old resistance here have been acting. We have been acting really. I think if price drop here, people would like to buy it more than sell it. Only until that completely clear this zone to the downside, then the whole thing will resume to the downside.
Yeah, it's like 12 down to the to the bounce point. Trendline support on the 4 hour, and then there's let me just check how much that is. It's about 37 down to the horizontal support.
Yeah,
But this,
talking about this supply.
yeah, all of that has to be broken to make it a short signal.
Yeah, I totally agree with you. I think
That can take a lot longer than a week, I guess. Maybe a week.
yeah. If today is not beginning of the long holiday, then I suspect that can happen. But since we don't have, I don't think that we have any news to be able to break this one. So play safe side here. This is a 4 time frame trend line you just mentioned, I believe.
Yeah, I basically see the same, but your ribbons are right in the empty zone, basically.
Yeah.
Which we know by now that is not a good thing to trade. Yeah, I guess we're gonna skip that one too, right? So, what do you want to go for the dollar yen?
Dollar yen, just loading up. Okay, 3 days of strong price action up. 1, 2, 3, 4 of consolidation. Bollinger Band's contracting, a high that took out the last couple of session highs there. My guess is to the downside, especially with this big divergence that's set up as it consolidated. And a safe target would be half of this upward move. I'm going for 111502, and my entry would ideally be below this 544 moving average when price closes below that on the 15-minute time frame. But yeah, I would be eager to get into this and take it down 40 pips from here.
Do you have entry criteria for that one? I mean, for the big move for 2502.
We've got a 34 moving average based on the high, low and close. So as it starts to trend, ideally below this 544, any pullbacks to this blue moving average, the 34 MA, you can see that price, when price starts to trend, it'll often come back to it, tag it, and then a close above it again would be another way to keep entering. So I'll be looking for the reverse of what it did on the upside as it comes down, pulling back to the 34, hitting the sell button, and taking those as entries, ideally below this 544 ribbon that's here.
That looks pretty interesting, yeah. But it's kind of against my dollar idea. How do you see in general the dollar? I mean, the dollar looks very, very bullish right now.
I don't think on this platform I get the dollar index, which is cracking. Nice one, Amanda. Let's just check. Give me a second and I'll just load up something I made.
Alright, I'm just gonna give my 5 cents on the dollar in the meanwhile. Dollar yen, sorry. Well, like Octo said, this is also consolidating pretty heavy. But there are some quite interesting moves as well. My personal problem was in the last 2 weeks basically, that there were very rare signal. I mean, price did move, but there were no signal for my trading style. So that being said, that looks actually better on the 30-minute chart than it looks on the 4-hour. So we're just gonna ignore the 4-hour for now. Making the same trend line I made on Australian dollar yen. On the daily, would suggest an initial sell if it does for about 40 pips down, which is also the moving average on the daily, which is actually a pretty good target. And then of course, yeah, the breakout, there will be a retest, and then down to Octo's target 502, and that's like 145 from the current price, but there is no sell right now. But yeah, that makes some sense. But yeah, I said before, the dollar itself, the dollar index looks kind of bullish. Let's just take Octo on that one. So what do you see?
Looking at the 4-hour chart on the dollar index, do you see that it's come up to this trend line across the highs?
Ah, that's it. Oh no, sorry. Sorry, yeah, never mind. Oh yeah, I didn't see that. That is right. Yeah.
Okay, can I say something about dollar yen?
Sure.
I think in general I agree with the doctor on this one. Price on 4-hour time frame, I can see that price try to clear that top. Take a long time to build this top, and then they try to clear the top, but they impossible to do that one. I think yesterday or the day before yesterday, they just popped above that top. It's sort of like stop hunt, and then it drone back, and just stay above here for a while, and then price start losing steam right here. So you see that price losing steam, try to resume it again. What I think that the price may stay like this for some time, and eventually have to roll over. So they will roll over back down into maybe 50% on like Octo just say probably yeah, around this level, and then may resume up again. The momentum is still to the upside. We haven't done complete move yet. One push, two push. This push is not complete, so probably just a little bit correction and one more push to the upside. So at least I would say that at least 2 complete push, then we can see some big correction. This will be a little correction to make another push.
Yeah, 42 pips. That's.
If I buy, I will suggest to wait for price around this level, 154, around this level to consider buy. If I sell, then I prefer price to go again somewhere at high, like that, and then short it. Just put stop just above that one, and here. Price right now in the range. So if you are patient enough, then you can put the sell. Stop loss much high above, but it can be forever. I mean, this movement can be forever. We don't know when they actually can roll back down. We know that it will be, but we don't know when, and that will be something else that you have to bear in mind. If you have the trade on this one, be prepared for patience. If you're not patient, then you will do something wrong afterwards. So yeah, that's just my opinion on that.
Well, that looks pretty much like a signal to me. Let's just combine our ideas. That will be short. 2 with a first target 111,614, and the final target with 110,502. That's Octo's 50%, and this is also horizontal support, previous horizontal support from February. That looks very doable. But yeah, like Exo said, this is gonna take forever. Where will this stop be? 112, 221 ish.
Looks good.
The stop's supposed to be above that high for sure, yes.
So the first target will not be a one risk reward, but well, this is a longer term thing anyway.
Yeah, I think the trade, if it happens, is just a little bit more than one to one risk reward. It's very yeah, it's just about just a little bit more than 1-to-1, but not 1-to-2, only 1-to-1 or around 1-to-1, less than 1-to-2 risk reward.
Yeah, it's a little bit less, because if we take the previous high and give it a little bit room, then we're talking 31 up and 28 down to the first target. That will be a negative risk reward. But as said, we are actually expecting it to break out, bouncing around at a moving average. And then we're talking, if the final target is reached, 142 from now. And I personally would scale in at the first high around 112,069. You good with that, Octo?
I'm thinking that your stop loss could be closer to the more recent price action, like above the Asia range that's setting up now. but that sounds reasonable.
You think it's not there? It's not gonna be a retest for the high?
I'm thinking it's going to drop 7 or 8 pips, then price action is going to get choppy as the 4-hour traders make the decision of letting it through or not. So,
oh yeah, that's true. That's why I agree with EXO and you that this trade is gonna take a very long time.
Yeah, because the way I see, I always use the 4-hour time frame as the guide for the day trading, and I trade on 50-minute or even lower time frame. But if the structure on 4-hour time frame is kind of range, then we have to expect the trade, which is either it's kind of scalping. You go for quick pips like this, so 8 or 10 pips, or if you are on a long time frame, then you expect to have drawdown before you can hit the target.
So that will be a sell now, I guess, and another sell limit around, what did you say, Asia range? Take a look at it. Yeah, 112. Okay, like 112.26, maybe a little bit higher.
I put 112.18 just to put us above the.
Oh yeah. This is kind of getting lower and lower. Yeah, agree. Okay, 112.18.
And even 112.
Maybe even 112.10 or so. Boom that out a little bit. That spike yesterday, oh, that was the news, and yeah, it was rejected pretty hard. There's also the moving average on the 30-minute, 11.966. Let's take that one. What did you say? 112.
0.24, just as I know it's close to a whole number, so it's a bit risky, but it's a few pips above the top of the Asia range that's setting up now.
Okay. 112. 004. Okay, then we have 2 entries. The first one will be yeah, well, basically the trendline support around 111.614. And yeah, there is no target 2 actually. Okay, if it breaks out, then the moving average will be a target. 111.302 on the 4-hour. This is the daily saying. Yeah, he's almost at the same place. It's this is, ooh, it is 3 days. 111.542 for the daily and 111.29 for the 30-minute. That's kind of tricky, but it's gonna bend down anyway. So I guess let's just take something in the middle. Previous high 111.182. That looks reasonable. And then the final one, 110.502. All right, there we go. Yeah, that's it basically, I guess, for dollar yen.
Okay, what's next?
I'm gonna type in the signal. Can you just send me a screenshot from your dollar yen? And I'm gonna add that. Next one will be I don't know, euro dollar maybe.
So dollar yen, I feel 111,502. The rising trend line from the 4 hour would be a sensible target, and it's the 50% retracement of the up move. But anyway, I'll send you a screenshot.
Yeah, I had that already. 111502 as final target.
Ah, you said the words 110502.
Oh, sorry. 1115. Yeah, I said the wrong words. Yeah. All right. Now we fixed. Wait. That cannot be 111502. What the hell I'm talking about? Ah, okay. I'm completely wrong here. Alright, fixed. So, euro dollar. I'm completely clueless about euro dollar, so that's your turf.
Just give me 30 seconds.
Yeah, let me just give me my 5 cents. I'm assuming on the dollar is going to keep going up. It's still like a sell-ish thing. On the daily it looks sloping down very, very slowly. I mean, this is like kind of forever kind of trades. There were a few spikes up on the 4 hour, but yeah, generally speaking, I will actually agree with Trading Central and having a target around 1.11995. Well, that's just my 5 cents, but let's get up to that.
Okay, just yeah, loading it up, taking a look. Need a few more seconds. Okay, got a nice divergence here. Maybe that's done with already. Ooh, yeah. I can't trust that for a buy yet. Okay, that's a tough one.
Yeah, indeed it is.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to trade the dollar, yeah, the euro dollar.
Maybe a 20 pip boost upwards.
Oh yeah, I interrupted you about the dollar speech. You're thinking the dollar is gonna go down for a correction or something?
I just noticed on the 4 hour we've got a wedge that's set up. We're on 1, 2, third test of it, and there's just that feeling that I don't know how much we're going to drop and whether it's going to break out the top. Nikkei 4 hour going up in a nice channel. I'd like to see that break out the bottom to confirm the dollar yen, for it to take control of the dollar yen move down. But yeah, what do you think of this 4 hour kind of trend line at the top being tested.
Yeah, you actually pointed it out, and then light bulb. But before that, I was actually pretty convinced that this is gonna go up. But yeah, looking at your chart now, not so much anymore.
If anything, it's in that point of the triangle of breaking out, so that would support the chances of an upward move.
How far is that to the downside? Ah, this is the Dow Jones-ish thing. Yeah, this has different prices. But I take the one for no under, then we speak the same numbers. Well, the price action is the same, doesn't really matter. So Eurodollar is a no-go, I guess.
When I look at Bollinger Bands, when the price starts to trend, you get 3 to 4 pushes of the Bollinger Band at least before considering a reversal. So in the uptrend here, or we went from kind of ranging to an uptrend, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pushes of the Bollinger Band here, and whenever I see price come down and do one tag of the Bollinger Band, I kind of feel that if it's trending, it's going to carry on and do the same 3, 4 pushes downward. So my feelings on that is that it will continue down, probably with a 20 pip pullback to let sellers on board.
Yeah, but 20 pips is tough for a signal. The range is not big enough. So I guess we're gonna leave that out.
Yeah.
All right, move on to pound Aussie, my favorite thing to trade intraday at least. Let's just flip to it. Seven-second rule, short. Yeah, 4 hour looks like, but again, still some consolidation going on. I mean, the price is falling, pretty solid, but the retracements are also pretty large. So this is kind of a tricky place to be. It's like slow grinding down. Where slow? Well, slow is not that slow. This is pound Aussie. The previous drop on the 16th was like already 100-ish pips. So generally speaking, it looks like there was some pretty solid rejection on the 30-minute. Last time it went there, it could be news related, but nevertheless it was there. Let's just mark the tops here real quick. Yeah, I basically tested it already, like, when was that? Yesterday Asian session. So yes, I will short that to the moving average around, or to the let's just say to previous lows, which is around 68 pips from here. Yeah, that would be a quick failure trade, like have the previous high as a stop, 24 up, 65 down. What is that? I'm just put an alert here real quick, so we can see that on the preview under other time frames. Yeah, on the 4 hour, this is just the previous low. Some touches were there as well, horizontal wise. Let's just move it a little bit more down. 1.809 area. On the daily chart, the same level. Has no significance, basically. The moving average is another 60 down. Well, maybe we can make this a longer term trade. That would be a massive risk reward, by the way. If you take the lows from the daily, like this, just ignore this consolidation in August, then we're talking 611 pips. This is pretty far. Oh, there's a moving average in the way on the daily, so we have to expect some pulling back. So I will not take that with that tiny stop. We just mark the top on the daily chart. Yeah, if we mark out a channel on the daily chart, we are like right in the middle of it. And then the risk reward doesn't look that good anymore, so we're basically in no man's land. Is there something else we can connect it to? Yeah, here, this one. Alright, now we have a nice channel. Which is, by the way, 1,400 pips wide. Okay, let's say not so good probabilities that this is actually gonna play out. But if it does, the risk reward will be massive. Like we're talking here. Let me just put an alert there so we can see it on a smaller time frame. Final target will be 1.761. If you look at that on the mini chart, you cannot even see that. This is too far away. There we are. On the hourly chart you can see that will be the previous lows from January. Yeah, I think that's too optimistic. What do you think, Octo?
That's a tough one. My brain is thinking boost upwards.
Oh yeah, no question there's gonna be a retest. We are right in the middle of the daily range. The idea is to skip the range and just take it from here. Question is now how far it's gonna go up to have a proper stop. Or can you just make it a little bit bigger?
Check this out, this bug on MetaTrader. You ever seen that before?
Yeah, just click to the full screen button, then you don't have to move your windows around.
Yeah, but when I resize it, anything beyond that size now, it freezes the window and just does this.
If you do full screen, it's the same?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. That is funny.
It's like a memory limitation in my machine or something. I don't know what's going on.
If you click now full screen, what happened then?
It just shows
You just click to the full screen button on that chart.
nothing's clickable. Look.
What the hell?
Yeah, it's been driving me crazy. I think it's related to Flash.
You should just restart it. Axel, you have an idea about Pound AUD?
No, I don't. I'm not familiar with that pair, so
I know, and it's let's just move on to Euro Yen, and then we're gonna just go back to Pound AUD after Octo has fixed that.
okay, I can do that. Okay, so do you want me to say about that now, or let
Yeah,
Octo-
hit it. We're just gonna postpone Pound AUD. Oh, Euro Yen
Okay.
looks terrible. But yeah.
Okay, so about Euro Yen, as you can see on the chart, here's 50-minute chart. It's a very clear structure. The price push have the clutter here at the range, like have clear the range and start from right there. We see price push very strongly and in two push, so like one and two push create very clear structure. I see is very interesting. It look very how to say symmetry in a stack A, right? Like quite well organized. In that range, price drop back into this club and then push up again, create perfect range, and then also price we drop very strongly, clear the support. This support now become resistant. Sure, price reach to this support zone again and fail to continue. React and then try to consolidate, right? Price supposed to go further down into this zone again, but look what happened yesterday. Therefore, I see this price action right there, right? Let's zoom in. We see, let's look outside a little bit to see. We are at 50% of that range, right? You see that price at 50% range. We have 61.8 here in conjunction with the trend line on 4 time frame. This is trend line on 4 time frame, and also in conjunction with this resistance becomes support right now. So this zone is supposed to be very strong. If price be able to drop to this zone, I would suggest to buy. Of course, stop will be below this one after price action. Give us some signal to buy. Signal can be anything. If you choose like the candlestick or even you can buy right at the time price touch this trend line and then put your stop loss below. The target in that case, price try to reclaim what have been left at the vacuum here. So you see this kind of like the fat drop create this kind of like a vacuum for me. Easily came back and reclaim at least to this level, or otherwise we see that it start from this right block here. We have the little block right there. Probably price can easily came back to this one as well, which is in also about 38.2. So how to trade this one? Either you wait for price take out the high of this which we call Asian range or its block and aim for that. Okay, or let's wait for price to drop down into this zone and then set buy limit into this one.
Yeah, but it's just 18 pips or so.
In those pips we see here 20 pips at least. We talk about
yeah, something like that. Yeah.
right from current price is about 20 pips. But if price drop into this zone, and then gonna be about 30-35 pips. So it depends on your style of trading. My style, I will then after this block complete, which is I think about now, in about 15 minutes or 10 minutes more, we have this complete, and then we wait for some sort of like the first strong candle show us the hand, right after that one, and then you can buy that one. I mean, my style, I will buy it, and then if price drop down, I will continue buy, right? I will buy in multiple entries into this block. Aim for that one, of course.
Yeah.
Then you have the risk by allocated your capital percentage, whatever of your capital, 1% probably. Divide by number of trades that you like to organize for that one, okay, and then aim for that one. So that again, this based on the structure, purely structure. Right? We have the quite nice structure, and we base on this in combination with the trend line for time frame and also 61.8 people, yeah. And also because of this fast drop, create a lot of we call inefficient move or void, whatever somebody call it, void.
So you think they're gonna be 100% retracement, like back into the consolidation area?
I think not 100%. Is 50%. It's not from here. It's like 50% adjustment. Never aim for 100%. Yeah, never aim for 100%.
Still, it's 50 pips. That is really good risk reward.
We see the void here. Fast move. Now price go back and clear that one already. So technically, this job have been done. This was a void. Price come back and clear that void. So this was a void. Price come clear. It's done. This also done. I mean, price come back, clear that one, done. Now what can happen? If price drop below that trend line, then of course we open a big way down, right? Way down will be really big. Is that possible to happen? I don't know, because I don't see that yet. I don't see that yet. These move are very strong. So let's take what we have today first, right?
That is actually a pretty good risk reward.
Yeah. It depends on the way you get into the market now. If you want to get in the way I'm getting it, and then there will be multiple entry. If you be patient enough, then you can trade after price trace further into this zone, or you start moving up, clear that high of this Asian box, and buy to the upside.
So in numbers, the target will be 126,118, something like that.
Yeah, the target is here, right under this block, a little bit here is 38.2, so the 126, let's say 126, and the stop loss you spoke below that one, so it's around here, 1255. Now my way trading, I don't go in one entry and then I measure risk rewards like that. I depends on the price action after this. I will have heavily get in build positions in the way up, or I build position in the way down. So it depends.
Yeah, I see that. It is very clear, and the risk reward is pretty good because you have a lot of room to scale in.
Yeah. So that's do you have any idea, or Octo, you have any idea, man, on that one?
And we can make a signal out of that.
Sorry, I was getting carried away with the pound Aussie there. You had my brain ticking over. Where are we on to now?
Euro yen. So the idea is let it drop to the support line. XO has a different way of doing that. It uses horizontal, but if you make on the 1 hour chart a trend line, it's just a normal trend line, then the levels of XO are actually lining up. At 7 or 10-ish down. Then you're gonna have like a very, very tight stop. So this would be a very good risk reward. If it meets the trend line, let's say in another 2 or 3 hours, then we will have a 11 pip stop and a 45 pip target.
Okay, so XO is the master of yen pairs, and you're going for the buy. Is that correct, or am I mistaken?
Yeah.
Yeah, I favor buy in this one.
I'm on the opposite side of that idea. I think that price has spent a long time above this 200 moving average when I look at the hourly, and we've now crossed it. We're kind of pulling back to test it, and we'll see further downside to that 124812 kind of level, the previous low over here.
Yeah, I can see that one, yes.
Yeah, but that would require it to break out, and that's like we're talking like 150 pips move. All right, okay, it's 50 up or 150 down.
Yeah, I totally agree with that too. Yes.
But on the other hand, if you just leave that on the table right now, then we're talking more like a retracement of the flash crash, and then we're talking a lot more than 150. If you go out to the 4 hour, zoom out a little bit where you can see the crash and make a trend line between the low of the crash and the next low. That's from March 28. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I have to admit, when I come out to the 4 hour chart, that's the moving averages are bunching together, and it does look like it's building power to break to the upside. Yeah.
There's just a lot of room on the way. Could be an issue. But if it goes up, then that would be really good risk reward. I mean, it's a 1 to 5 trade. You can scale in all the way down with basically little risk linked to it.
Yeah, I also mentioned that we are based on the structure, right? And the 1.8 with the 4 time frame trend line. This 4 time.
Yeah.
This trend line, emitment trend line, and we are just ahead of that one. So that's why I mean, if we can clear that trend line, and of course they open to the downside, huge.
Yeah, then we're talking 500 pips easy.
Yes,
but
yes,
well, who knows? That's gonna happen.
yeah. Because I think if we talk like that, we can talk forever. Because if with a lot of if, I prefer what can be on the table right now.
Yeah, that's right. So basically, if your trade fails, the short position comes into play.
Exactly, and that would be maybe for next week or probably.
Oh yeah, that's gonna take some time. That's for sure.
Yeah. So that I prefer to say what can happen within 24-48 hours with a little if there.
Right, let's make it a buy then.
Yeah. Okay. So also a little bit about pound yen. I think Octo would like to talk about pound Aussie.
No.
Oh yeah, pound Aussie. That's still on the table.
Yeah. That's the main topic we should cover first.
Okay, I'm going against the trend. It might just be my brain geared to look for reversals, and perhaps not the wisest decision, but on screen is kind of my feelings.
All right, look nice. Reverse to the upside.
Got a kind of bit of divergence here, consolidation. Yes, an established kind of tested trend, down, and I'm thinking it's time for this to break up. Notice the Asian ranges inside each other, something that EXO pointed out to me recently. So big time of indecision, and hopefully a brutal move up.
Exo, can you make a screenshot from that so I can edit?
I sent you already.
Oh, okay. I don't see it.
Okay, I think I like the reversal, at least from what I see on your chart, Octo.
It could be totally stupid.
I don't have that that pair on my chart, so I can't say much. But from what I see on your chart, I think it's likely to range and up.
Yeah, but it has to break the 1.8184 ish. It's gonna take time.
It's only 10 pips.
Yeah, but it has to break it and retest it. So we're talking like half a day. So maybe next Wednesday, something like that. But still, it is not really. I mean, the triangle, if you go look on the hourly chart, the triangle is getting really narrow now. Which means good risk reward. Well, narrow on pound, I would say is not exactly narrow.
Yeah, well, maybe that's just a misguided one, given the amount of news to do with the pound. But are we calming down on the pound news now that Brexit's been thrown out for a while?
Yeah, I guess depending on what they say, what they have to say, it's gonna recover in some fashion. Hopefully. But yeah. Aussie dollar. What about the Aussie dollar?
Let's take a look.
Let's take a look. Looks terrible. But what's new about that? Well, we're below the hourly chart on the moving average. That's a good thing. Let's just go back to the 30-minute here. But we are high on the 4-hour and below on the daily. So generally speaking, it's a short. But that will require a breakout on the 4-hour of the current structure. Actually, it kinda did already. Yeah, it did already. That's, yeah, that's... could be considered a breakout. I mean, it went below. If you go on the 4-hour, it make a trend line connecting the lowest lows from April 2 and March 12. Then we broke below already, and we're pulling back right now. So that would actually be a good short entry if it goes back to about 10 pips up, 9.9-ish. The problem I see there is, if it does it, we're gonna be higher than previous. I don't think that matters much. Yeah, so a short will be like 10 up from now. With a target of, let me just real quick. Max target of 07096 ish. But that's the moving average in the way on the 4-hour, but it's almost flat, so I guess that doesn't make much of an impact. Let's just put an alert there so you can see it on the other time frames. That's almost the low of April 8. And on a daily chart, not really. There is also this crash candle on the daily chart, and if we connect the previous low, then we basically broken out already, but well, we broken out 2 weeks already. So that kinda makes it invalid, I would say. Yeah, I guess this is just me making bad trend lines, but it will support a short from the 4-hour, I guess. Quick. Make one more here.
Okay, I'm conflicted on that one. The daily chart, we came up to the 200 moving average, we've tested it, we've pulled back a bit. Kind of gives me the feeling it's going to have another try at it and break through. But on the lower time frames, it looks very much short.
Yeah, but this is kind of also confirming the... oh yeah, you have, I just see you have the same trend line as I have. And if you connect the previous low, that one with the, yeah, exactly, yeah, that will line up exactly with the target I had on the, oh sorry, I didn't switch the screen yet. Nobody did see what we were referring to. Yeah, you have this one and the one you had before. That's still valid. but this is kind of suggesting a slow dying breakout, something like that. But yeah, this line actually confirms the target on the 4 hour. So, I mean, 0.70993-ish, 4 maybe. There's the moving average on the 4 hour in the way, but this looks like a feasible target.
I'm thinking the double bottom kind of pattern from 1, 2, 3 sessions ago, maybe on some people's minds.
What time frame is that?
15 minute, looking at 3, 4, 5 days.
Okay, I see. A minute on mine here. Yeah, I see it, but it's broken already. And the next step down will be like 07117-ish, somewhere around there. 07118 maybe. And then we're already half the way to the trendline target from the daily. That looks so far on your chart. This looks like this is never gonna happen far. On my chart this looks like whatever. That's also actually something a lot of people, including myself, having problems with. Like I have my charts like the cinema format, like 16:9, maybe 20:9, something like that. And yours are more the square ones, so they look a lot more massive, the movements. But well, it's all the same price action, it's just how you look at it. Maybe it's just me talking nonsense.
So what is the setup for that pair?
That's the Aussie dollar, but not so sure yet. I mean, I'm pretty convinced on a short target to the moving average on the 4 hour, and with an extended target of the trend line from the daily.
My charts look like that, so I think yes, this setup to short it. It's a short setup to the downside.
Yeah, you have the same trend line actually, as all of us have. I have another one that connects the low of the crash with the first low. That kind of suggests a slow dying breakout-ish kind of thing. That confirms the short for me.
Yeah, but how is the setup? That direction, I agree. The direction is, I totally agree, but the setup.
A set limit about 8 pips higher from current price. But it's gonna be really difficult to find a stop level.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, if we just take the trend line, or let's just take even the moving average. Okay, no, never mind the moving average. We take the trend line and then we just connect the highs from the 4 hour as example. Let's just do that real quick. No, that's too far away. I think yours is better. What time frame is that?
Me, I'm on 4 hour, and I'm just thinking that this 4 hour time frame is going to take dominance, and the way the moving averages are crossing above, we're close to it moving higher. Sorry.
So you're more on the buy side?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, long term, like on a daily basis, this is, I will buy it too. This is just right now about the next 50 pips down.
Can you guys see my chart?
So second I switch to it.
Yeah, that is the 50 minute.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, and that's what I think about this the way price move.
Yeah, that's your errors. That's exactly what I have in mind too. But Octo is right as well. This is on the daily chart. I will buy that. That's for sure.
Look for our time frame. We see this for a time frame. Actually, we have this for our time frame. We see that price actually do some retracement. And after that retracement, we will continue to move up, but this kind of retracement. So we expect this retracement, price will pop a little bit and then do the retracement here into maybe 50, that range.
So where would you sell?
Probably is going to this one maximum.
I would sell at the top of the, sorry, at the, it's hard to explain. 071563. 071563.
Around here. Yeah, I think, but I don't think that will be that far. I think price will be stopped around here. If it go up now, it will be stopped around here, and that will be around 7162.
Okay, so sell now and 7162. 162. That's pretty far.
Yeah, and that price, that is maximum price can reach to the upside and then roll over and down.
Not so sure I will scale in there, but yeah. Basically agree. So let's make it two scale-ins. 71568. And what was yours? 7162.
71618, around that one. Yeah, if I read my chart right now, it's 7118. Yeah, around that.
Oh yeah, right. That's also close to the period, but that looks pretty good. Yeah. Well, first target. The trading central target is at 711, but they're always using round numbers, which makes very little sense.
I prefer the going to 50% Fibonacci here, which is 7129.
Let me just quickly make a trend line here. Wait, okay. Oh, that actually meets with the moving average. What was it again?
The target will be 7128, 29, 7129.
Oh yeah, that looks really good. That's for a first target, and the second target is then just the moving average or the corresponding trend line,
which is 711.
Yeah, that's a trading central target as well. And the final one will be, okay, let's just assume this is gonna take a few days. Move it a little bit up. 70982.
Yeah, 709, yes.
Damn, that is good risk reward.
Yeah, it look very logic the way approaches, but that will take times.
Yeah, 9 pips up, 52 down. That's pretty nice. And we're gonna scale in 2 times.
The price will not drop straight down like that. They will have a lot of struggle because we know that the price go up in this really trouble way. So when they go down, they will not go down easy. Wow.
Yeah, plus there's the moving average in the way on the 4 hour, but well, who cares? Well, daily supports it, 4 hour sorta supports it, and even intraday is on it.
But remember in mind that overall that will be upside. So after that movement, we have to expect something push to the upside. Yeah, we talk about 50 pips now, but then we'll talking about like 250 pip up.
Yeah, you mean the continuation upwards, like Octo suggested. Yeah, that's true. That's gonna be really far. Just
to the downside, about 50 pips. To the upside, 250 pips. So make your call on that one.
just looking for a target actually on the upside. Well, the closest one I can find would be around here. $260, yeah, 260, 270 maybe. Oh no, wait, this is gonna happen like in next week, so we're gonna be a lot more down. We're gonna be around here. $297. Okay, that's gonna be M30. Sell AUDUSD. And daily buy. Oh, I don't have a screenshot for the 30-minute one. Ah, here it is. There are no trend lines. Just real quick make them. Okay, we have the support line here. Whoops. Support line is here, where we have breaking out already. These are gonna be the entries here. And the target gonna be highest time frame structure around here. Let's make that a little bit bigger. Okay, there we go. Isn't so hard, huh? I guess that's it for now. Anyone have any other ideas?
You're welcome to pick a pair. I'm not sure about that Aussie dollar. If you're going for the sell, I just feel that the 4-hour time frame is going to boost that one to the upside. Pull it move and take it out of trend.
No, we agree on that. That's there's no question about that. This is just a retest of the support from the daily and 4-hour, and then we're gonna go up from there. Or you think it's gonna go up now?
That was my feeling. Maybe it's off bat.
Well, the idea is on a smaller time frame, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, we're gonna go down, test the support from the higher time frame, which aligns actually with the 4-hour and the daily, and then go buy it from there. So this is like about 80 pips down, but the signal is only 43. So we sell for 43 and we buy from there. That was the idea.
Gotcha. Then we will see what happens.
Right, I'm gonna put in this what we made now, and then we can see it actually how it plays out. That was basically the idea behind it. Octo, I see you didn't sign up yet on the blog.
Sign up for what?
On the blog, so I can actually put the idea under your name. That will be nice. Can you do that? I don't want to take credit for stuff I didn't do.
I don't want to look an idiot for getting it wrong.
All right, that's gonna be a problem at some point.
Okay, I'll do it now. It's all good practice, isn't it?
Yeah, and
The only one thing I can say here that whatever I say, I trade it. So if I don't see that I go to trade, I will not be able to say anything. So when I say something, then I actually trade what I said. So therefore, I tend to hold myself from comment on the pair that I don't intend to trade.
Okay, I've signed into the blog using Discord.
I'm not sure if that works. You better sign up manually. I had some problems with the Discord about that. I made the signals already. I'm just gonna assign your username to it then.
So can you see the username Octo in your available people if you refresh?
WordPress is really terrible about this stuff. Alright, there we are. Buy Aussie dollar. So now I loaded auto. No.
Okay, hold on. It's only giving me the option to log in with Discord.
Yeah, I have to disable that. I actually want to centralize everything to Discord. Like the member section on the website is already completely bound to Discord. But WordPress is a little bit tricky about that.
Yeah, having fun here, trying to find a way to manually sign up.
I sent you a link.
Cool.
Or if you are a WordPress user, then you can just use your WordPress account. But manually signing up is better, actually. I made the signals already. I'm just gonna fine-tune them a little bit and put the levels in, and then I just gonna assign it to you. Then you can just edit it as you see fit. So all the work is done already.
Okay, signed up, password set.
Alright, where's my browser window? Yours is a daily one, right? Yeah. What about the levels?
Sorry, say again.
What's the levels you have in mind?
For the Aussie dollar?
Yeah.
On the screenshot, bottom one is a stop loss. Entry is about now. First target is, can we just read them out?
Yeah, let me just save the image real quick. Replace image. Come on, Google Drive, do it a little bit faster. Doesn't show up. Damn it. Ah, there it is.
It's a risky one. It goes against my lower time frame kind of trend analysis in favor of the 4-hour taking over.
Yeah, well, that's why we have two. So it's buy now, right?
Yep. Go for it. Yep.
What is now? 07149. And where to enter? I guess 129 for another entry.
talking about now?
Buying Aussie dollar.
So I've got 0.71503 as the entry, with the stop loss of 0.71262, so roughly 25 pips below.
1503. Okay, stop was where?
0.71262.
71262. 71262. Oh, okay, but the original, the short signal has a target a lot lower.
Yeah, that's right. I'm kind of having a bit of disagreement.
I would actually scale in at 71290 and stop around 70982. Or is that too far?
You're normally right, so
It's your signal. Where's your target anyway? It's like 7.4 or something like that.
Target 1 is 0.71893 and target 2 0.72667.
I don't know, I mean from the daily chart.
I was working with the 4-hour chart there.
Yeah, that's fine, that's fine. I just need a final target. The ultimate target. If the moving average breaks, then we were talking like 7.4.
I was only going for 72667 as my final target based on the 4-hour. I hadn't really calculated much on the daily.
Alright, let's just compromise on that. TP, what was the first one? 02, 07.
071893.
And 2?
072667.
You know what? I'm gonna rename that to 4 hour.
Actually, no. If I zoom out a bit further, I see I've got a third target at 0.73744.
Yeah, that's what I had in mind. I was just running up to 7.4. So final take profit is 0.73. What was it? 8?
744. So 0.73744.
Okay, then we just leave it like that. Alright, that's a nice one. So where's Octo? What the hell? What username did you type? What nickname did you type? It sorts by nickname, not by usernames.
Octo. Just Octo.
I can't find you.
Nickname is set as Octo.
No, never mind. You're gonna sort it out later. Alright, and I'm gonna have the sell signal 2 for the smaller time frame. Which will be 07, well, just now, whatever. 149 and another sell limit where oh, there are way too many lines here. 71568 71568. The tough part on the sell is the stop. If you sell that from the 15-minute chart, where would you put your stop? Because a conservative stop will be way too far away. You could just ignore the spikes.
If I was selling it on the 15-minute, 0.71643.
What was that? 1.6?
Are we still talking about the Aussie dollar?
Yeah.
0.71643.
3. It's a bit.
It's your call on that.
It's a bit below the high, but it's way over the trend line, which actually supports the whole short setup. So whatever. That's a good one. Yeah. I'm gonna move it a little bit more up. Okay, like this. 71684. Okay, targets. Where were the targets? Actually, I made them in the 30-minute. Let's just flip back to 30-minute. Well, the first one will be 71290. That's actually the where I will rebuy Aussie dollar as well for the daily chart trade. What was it? 129. Then we make take profit to trading central target 711. Not our brain farts. And the third one, which is likely not gonna be reached anyway, 70982. That's pretty far. $70982. This is really far. But it makes sense. What is this dollar?
Sorry, say again, you broke up.
Oh, sorry. What's the swaps in Aussie dollar?
So 1.9 pips on Oanda.
It's positive.
Sorry, Aussie dollar. Oh, I don't know. You know more than I do about most stuff.
Well, let's just have a look. Find AUDUSD information. What do we have here? Okay, swap. Oh, swap is negative. Half a pip. That's a bummer if this, because this is the buy setup is gonna take quite some time. Why is the swap negative? Actually, it's negative on both sides. The short swap is also negative. Well, that's just how it
Those
is.
are the kind of questions I ask you. I wonder how many of the signals that we've discussed tonight that I've put down conflict with each other based on, dollar index.
Oh yeah, we kind of skipped the dollar index topic. We had the 4-hour thing, right? Which would support the sell on the Aussie dollar. No, it would. It wouldn't. Actually, will support your long term.
As long as it's taken into account, I haven't really given much thought to correlation. Just kind of said what I've seen.
Yeah, that's all you have to do when it comes to correlations. Anything else is just tiptoeing. So how many do we have? Alright, we have US yen, that's US 2, sell US yen on the 4-hour, buy Euro yen on the 30-minute, buy the Aussie dollar on the 4-hour, and sell Aussie dollar from 30-minute. That's pretty good, I guess.
Yeah, you're the one selling the Aussie dollar. I'm not confident in that.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hammer in the trades with a little bit smaller risk. I'm not so confident about it either. Well, now they are online, so they have to be traded. But yeah, I still cannot find you. Let's just go to all users. Search. Search for Octo. Oh, there he is. And why I cannot select you?
I've logged in, logged out again. Check the nicknames present.
Let's try again. I just updated your user with nothing. Okay, sell is not yours. Yours is the buy. Quick edit. Octo, there he is. Finally. Forex signals, tag is Aussie dollar, 4-hour time frame, update. Okay. Get it, I'm selling it. That's me. It's also a signal, also Aussie dollar. Update. Oh, EXO, are you still around?
Probably asleep in his chair.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah, I cannot find you on the blog either.
Why?
I'm pretty sure you signed up like a year ago already, but I cannot find you.
Do you want to sign again? How can I do that?
Yeah, in the chat of our private chat is the link to register or sign up. But I'm pretty sure you signed up already. But I just cannot find you. You used a different name?
No. Oh me. Yeah. How can I? Where do you send me link here? I can just press that.
Yeah, in our group chat, there is a link.
Okay, register, right?
Yeah, if you're sure you didn't register, then just register. Then I can add Euro Yen to your name.
Yeah, just a moment.
Damn, US dollar cat. I hate you. This was kind of to be expected anyway. Yesterday I missed the target. Actually the the dollar hit a resistance and that made me scared. That scared me. So I hedged the position again and then it went right to the target.
Yeah, I remember you asking me about dollar CAD, and I have a mental block on it because it does seem to continue trending even when the dollar's doing something totally different.
Yeah, yeah. But on the other hand, looking at afterwards, there were the news and there were a massive drawdown. The news actually pushed it to the target. So it's not a surprise that it's going down now. But this target would made my day. Actually, would have paid for everything. But I just didn't had the balls to do it.
Well, there'll be more chances.
Yeah.
So you still hedged and stuck in the bitch?
Actually, I released half the position already. The setup is still on, basically. And with today's price action, I'm not so sure that anything is gonna happen here.
I'm already in. Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right.
Can you find me on the web or not?
Where is it? Euro Yen, there it is. Quick edit user.
Forex.
No, but maybe I need to reload the page. Just a second.
Oh, check email. Okay, I gotta do something about my email first because they send message to my email. Just a moment.
Oh, it's just confirmation. I can assign you already. Okay, I have you already. It's in.
Okay. I need to.
All right.
Do I need to press that link again? In my email?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's just confirm that your email address is right, but I have your user already.
Okay. I find that I pressed. It's a WordPress, right? It's a WordPress.
Yes.
Press. Finish login. Login.
Nice. That is very nice now. Now we have 4 new pending ones, and they are not all by me.
Cool. Yeah, it'd be good. Well, might be gutting, but good experience for me as well. So, yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna work it out over time, I guess. I hope, and I hope everybody likes it.
Okay, is pound yen about to boost?
Don't blame me if that setup is fail, okay?
Oh, I'm gonna
That's
come.
fair.
We're gonna come for you.
Yeah, they come for me! Yeah. What should be the password here?
You mean pound yen for right now setup?
Yeah.
Let's just have a quick look. Fast. Oh, I'm an euro yen. I was just thinking, what is he thinking? That makes no sense. Okay, never mind. Seriously? Pound kiwi? There we are, pound yen.
Why suddenly they give me their WordPress and then also they give me your web. I mean, it's confusing. They give me two webs to access.
Maybe you're registered as for a WordPress.com user, but that's no difference.
But anyway, I get into your I see you here already, so I think I'm finished that. All right. I go to dashboard, but I don't need to do anything here, right? Just out, right? Get out, right? Get out.
Somehow my windows don't move. Ah, there we are. Alright, oh, that looks nice. It looks really nice. So pound yen gonna make a... just flip that. Where is it? There is it. Euro dollar is moving as well. Holy shit, your spread is terrible. I just see on your screen. There is something going on. There's something going on, that's for sure. No, not really. It's just shitty liquidity, I guess. But yeah, this was a very, very tiny reversal. 1.3 pips. But I would not have taken the trade, but it looks valid. Let's see if it makes. Let's see if it makes a higher high.
Glad I trade on IC these days.
US yen has the same range as usual. Which is crap, but this is a different story. Okay, my spread is no better than yours. Oh, what did you do to fix the window problem?
Not fixed. It just seems to be intermittent. It might coincide with the Chrome browser. It's maybe something to do with the graphics card conflict.
Oh yeah, that's actually very possible.
It seems to trigger it every time I use Flash or something that's quite memory intensive.
Okay, now your spread is far different from mine.
Yeah, so Ando, isn't it? Variable spread broker, no commission.
Oh, you have no commission. Okay, the spread so is generally larger than. Yeah, and today is no liquidity. There's nothing to complain about. It's just how it is. No, the spread is normal for me. Normal for the circumstances. Only the ask price moves. The bid prices stop like 15 seconds now. Cable moving the same way?
Yep.
Oh yeah, it does. Oh, cable looks beautiful. A lot better than pound yen. That moves pretty nice. Now spread is back to 0 on pound dollar. So, I guess we're gonna call it a day here. Stop the video.
Cool.
Get ready to get our blame.
Okay, good try. Hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy it.
We'll catch you back in the Discord room in a minute. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Back in the main room.